how well this is going to turn out. Sorry about the refresh lines there. Camera's got to readjust. It wasn't doing this earlier as far as I know. I know a lot of people are going to be mad. It's the only way I'm able to record this. This is the Japanese version of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Forget what the Japanese version is called. I'll probably rectify this little refresh rate problem here in the next video. A little bit of slowdown there. Classic game, played it, got it shortly after its release, actually while I was on vacation out of town here in Texas. My step-grandfather bought the game for me, probably in sometime in 1992. I remember holding the box in my hand and just really wanting to play it. I mean, it was a popular game. I think my grandfather told me, he told me this story recently about the game, that he walked into a, I don't know, maybe it was a JCPenney's or Sears or something, and he asked the person at the desk, what's the most popular game that kids are playing these days? And the person said, well, Zelda. So he said, okay, give me that game. You know, and of course he paid for it. He didn't steal it. Here's that guy with the flute. Got to use the mirror to go to the dark world or outer world or whatever, and he'll be there in the dark world. Now there's a bomb there. Go up to the village. Once again, sorry about the refresh lines here. Classic game. Actually never beat this game over the years. I've already done him. This is a saved game. I'm not starting from the beginning. Came close to beating it on, I think it was on an actual cartridge of the game. Well, let's go in here and see. I think this is, nah, I can't get the book off the shelf there. I have to hit it off. Here's the Kakariko village. Can't see what it says there. Thought I had the angle just right on this earlier on the last video. Sorry about the flickering. Well, I guess it kind of. This game is absolute classic. I mean, famous sound effects that have been used in other Zelda games. Funny story, the original game, and I think I've talked about this before, my original cartridge that I had of this as a kid, my dad played the game too. He actually enjoyed it. He likes old, like timepieces or fantasy games, kind of like this. And this is categorized as like a role-playing, hack and slash, action puzzle game. Anyways, he came close to beating the game, and I went to load his save to play, and actually hit the wrong button on the controller and deleted his save. So probably that same day, a few hours later, or the next day, he went to play it, and he noticed his save was gone, so he was pretty mad. And then when he found out I was playing this game on emulator on my PC back in 2009 or 2010, whichever one it was, before I had my another Super Nintendo, he said, "Oh, I'll delete your save." I told him good luck finding the save, because it's hidden on the computer. So he just kind of chuckled, and that was that. Oh, gotta get the bow and arrow here. I forget where it's at. There are a few differences between the American and Japanese version of this game. The censorship that went on in the American version is not present in the Japanese. Nintendo of America decided to edit out one character, and I'll probably go down there so I can show you guys. Head down that way. I think the brothers are the same. There's one character that they deemed that was scary that they actually changed the sprite on just to make it to where Western audiences, the kids would not be afraid. Got a little ways to go. Also, religious references were taken out of the game. I believe there's some in here, in the church. Let's go in there and see it. This version is the only version that was available on the cartridge that I got. I mean, the preloaded SD card, the Japanese version. There is no American version of this game on that SD card. I went ahead and bought the SD card with the games on it, have someone else do the work for me. No heart for that. I'm sure this is going to be hard to watch at times. There is a little bit of flicker right before I notice right before I go to another screen. I need a heart. But I do own 2 versions of this game. Well, actual hard copies, rather. Cart only, and a near complete copy. It's just missing the cardboard tray that holds the game. So there's some more slowdown here when you feel there's too many enemies on screen. There it is. There's a little bit. Get some coins. Head on down to see. But yeah, I played this game quite a bit when I was a kid, and even when I got back into retro games, played on plenty on emulator. While I was unemployed, it was a great game. Played it for hours on end on the emulator. I wonder if I still have those emulated games. Oh, I think I passed him up. Went the wrong way. Famous guards, though. I mean, they grunt and stuff like that. In A Leap Between Worlds, it's very similar to this. The map is almost identical to this, which is pretty cool, I think. Alright, let's hurry up and get to that little guy, enemy, rather. I think he's in here. Someone showed. No, it's, here's the wizard. We'll just see what he has. See, it's in Japanese, as you can see. We'll just go ahead and do it out. I can't read what he's saying. He gives me some kind of tip, I think, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's a tip in the game. So 30 rupees for something I can't read. The battery's gonna die. Oh well. Yeah, this game is an absolute classic. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend you play it. This game is now available for Nintendo Switch. Switch Online subscribers, along with 19 other Super Nintendo games. I'm going to resubscribe to that to play those games on the Switch, mainly for the portability mode of the game. Really enjoy this game. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot to do in the game. I have met some people and talked to some people online that don't like this game, and I sit there and wonder, how can you not like this game? Mainly because I have a lot of, come here, man, a lot of nostalgia for the game. I guess we can go to the temple. We're running out of time, though. I'll do some more gameplay on this game in the future, probably with a capture card. I know I keep mentioning that, and I mentioned that years ago that I was going to get that, but other things came up, other things in life. We're needing a new car and phone and stuff. Let's go in here. Maybe that scary guy's in here. Nope. It's just telling me about this hole in the wall here. I think I got an extra heart or something. Running out of time, but I'll show more gameplay, more games for the Super Nintendo here in the following videos, as well as Sega Genesis. So I do thank you guys so very much for watching. If you want to see a certain game, let it be Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo, go ahead and drop a comment down in the comment section down below stating which game you would like to see me play, and I'll gladly play it. Thank you for watching.